Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing Fable. Xbox just recently had a showcase, I believe that's what they call it, where they go through a bunch of video games and trailers and stuff that's upcoming. They released yet another trailer for Fable, and I will have to admit, I'll give them credit. I think they actually improved the main character's face. If you don't recall, there was this big backlash on Twitter and in the gaming community when they released the very first trailer for Fable because of the character and what she looked like. She looked like a dog, or just like she fell out of the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down. Did not look very good. Let's look at the trailer, the first trailer, so you can kind of refresh your memory on what she actually looked like. I believe it's this one here, 2023. Let's take a quick look. Unmute. Make sure it's not too loud. We'll have to watch it.
Oh, we're finally doing this, are we? Because I was going to make a sandwich. Okay.
So he looks good. And he actually looks like his real-life actor.
Well, we've all seen them, haven't we? Swanning about the place with their disproportionately high cheekbones and comically massive weapons.
Oh, yeah, we'll pause it right here. Look at that. Look. I mean, come on. You can't tell me. Oh, my God. That's just horrible looking. Look, video games are for escapism. We don't necessarily want to see real life looking people that look like us. Ugly people, right? We don't want that. It's the same reason you look at K-dramas, C-dramas, J-dramas, a lot of the Asian shows. They're 99% attractive people, both the men and the women. It's because when people watch TV shows for escapism, they don't want to look at ugly people. They want to look at attractive people. They want to think, man, they look good when they're looking at these people on TV and movies. Same thing. There's a reason why a vast majority of our actors that head up movies are attractive women or attractive men. But look at that. Seriously. Who wants to play a video game looking like that? Nobody. See, in Fable, I've only played like the last Fable, Fable 3. My wife played all the other ones. She's the one that got me into the Fable. I've never heard of it before I met her. But you could actually seduce people. Now, granted, it didn't show anything. It kind of blinked it out, and you would hear some sounds if I can remember correctly. It's been a long time since Fable 3 came out. But you want to feel like you're attractive. I do. I always want to play an attractive character in a video game, whether it be a guy or a girl. If I'm forced to play a guy, the guy better look good. And 9 times out of 10, the guys do. The guys are always like buff, badass looking men for the most part. It's the women that we tend to have problems with nowadays. And when I play games, I much prefer to play female characters. I really do. Stellar Blade, I love Stellar Blade. If you're being forced to play a specific character, then it needs to be an attractive character. Doesn't have to be sexy, doesn't have to be fuckable, because look, we're not asking for porn as much as Twitter may want to act like we are when we're asking for an attractive female protagonist. We're just looking for someone who's easy to look at, someone who's not ugly. There's a whole range of attractiveness. Okay, it doesn't mean they need to be supermodel, porn star, hot. Doesn't mean that. Just means they need to be pretty, right? So when I play a female character, I that's what I prefer. And if you're forced to play a single character like in Fable or Stellar Blade, for example, the character needs to be attractive. If you are playing a game like Baldur's Gate or other games where you can create your own character, then you can create it whatever you want. I would hope that it has a whole range of options that you can choose from to make your character ugly, goofy, pretty, hot. I mean, you should be able to just choose whatever you want. There, I think you can have the option, because I will admit, I do see on Twitter or on streams, a lot of people would like when they play Elden Ring or play other games where they can create their own character. They create the goofiest looking motherfucking character I've ever seen. I would never do it, but that's what they choose to do, and that's fine. But if you are being forced to play a specific character that you can't adjust, you can't change, it needs to be attractive, whether it's a guy or a girl. Unless there is an in-game story reason as to why that character is ugly as dog shit. Then maybe that makes sense. But if that's not the case, then it needs to be attractive. Now, we see what she looked like in the first trailer. Let's look at this new trailer they recently came out with. Oh, wait, I need to unmute.
Oh, right, you. So, you want to know all about heroes, do you? Well, you have come to the right place. Because who better to tell you all about them than perhaps the greatest hero of them all? Yeah?
Hercules?
There he is, in all his finery. Cheers.
Okay, Humphrey. I have to admit, the area looks nice.
Sure, you get your mega fans,
You are like literally my favourite person.
your haters.
It's like a fan club, but we hate you.
your,
See? Look, right there.
chancers,
Okay, well, hold on.
and,
We'll finish the trailer first.
occasional giant toad. For some reason. But it's more than that. It's about the choices you make.
I'm a hero. I should do what I want.
You thought you could save her.
You know, it's your life and death stuff. That's what defines you, isn't it? Really, stays with you. I knew this one hero. I took her in when she had nowhere else to go. Welcome to the most exclusive club in all of Albion. Thought I'd get her out there, make the most of her gift. But you know what it's like when you're young and you have a point to prove. I tell you, this kid, she had it all. The skill, the talent, the power. She was something else, all right. She was terrifying. So,
I could make a joke about the way he
this girl
described her,
once
but
who
I
made
won't.
all the wrong choices.
Humphrey. She's back.
Oh, was that not? What? Okay.
I'm going to fix it, this place. And no one is going to stand in my way.
Show me the face. Dang it, I wanted to see her face, whoever that was. I'm like, was she better looking than the main protagonist that you're playing as? All right, so here's the question I have for Fable going forward. Are you going to have the same option to play as a guy or the girl? I don't know. I haven't looked into this game a whole lot. The first trailer really turned me off because of the way the female protagonist looked. She looked like dog shit, like I said before. But I will admit, I do think they reacted to the backlash a little bit. If you see here, she looks better. I'm not gonna lie, she looks better and she looks a lot more like the actress they based her on. If you look at the actress, this is what she looks like, right? That looks a lot more like her. So I'll give them credit there. They responded, it seems like, and they improved her. So here she's more pretty, she's more attractive. Is she to the level I would have liked it? No, but it's passable, right? Look, you're gonna have some women that are attractive, like Drew Barrymore. She's very attractive in certain scenarios. Then other instances where I see her, I don't think she's that attractive. I think that's what this character is going to end up being like, because I saw her in other parts of this trailer where I didn't think she was that attractive. I thought she still looked very much like the old one. Like, you know, here, for example. I don't know. Maybe it's the way they render the scenes and it's just not given it the same level of pixels like this scene does. I don't know. But it does look like they at least went out of their way to try and make her character look more like the actress. Now, what I would really like to see, and I couldn't tell from the couple of times that we saw her walking up, you know, from behind, because every time we saw her really walking, it was from behind. Well, right here, I just want to make sure she's got a very female-like body type. And what I mean by that is, look at, if you guys have not been paying attention to Pokemon Go recently changed and pushed out an update to their character designs. And they changed the way the female character looked. And it wasn't a good change. Made it more like a very generic character, wider hips. Well, I don't even know if I'd say wider hips. They made it look very bland. Like you could take a guy's head and put it on it and it would be a guy, right? It wasn't as feminine as their original character model. I just want to make sure that this character is feminine. When you look at this character, she's feminine. She does not have to be bland, does not have to look like a dude to be able to be a badass protagonist. You can be strong and still be feminine. I mean, this is a video game. We don't need it to be real. And which, by the way, when gamers ever since the 90s were looking for graphics to get upgraded so they get closer and closer to realism, to better graphics, we weren't asking for ugly characters. We still wanted the hot characters. We still wanted the hot, big, busty characters. Gaming going mainstream, same with anime, and getting all these other people into it that weren't into it in the 90s was probably the worst thing that could happen for gaming. Because now you got people who are overly sensitive about every little thing. And we lose a lot of what pulled a lot of these people into gaming. But it is what it is. I'll give the guys over at Fable credit. It looks like they at least tried to make this character more look like the actress. And I think that's a good thing. You guys let me know what you think down in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you like the content for more good to mediocre content. Who knows? I'm just a dad doing this as a hobby because I work for a living. And yeah, I appreciate you watching the video. Have a good one.